I didn't do that. I didn't do it. That's not me. We're gonna go save some palm trees. What do you say? Mediterranean fan palms. Yeah, we got some palms down here that somebody wants to get rid of. And we're gonna go rescue them. And it looks like my guys should have had them all trimmed up by now. I just got out of the Santa Cruz Mountains, made a fun video out there. And here they are. Big bushy Mediterranean fan palms that need a second home. Look how pretty they are. Let's take a look. They got them all trimmed up real nice, got them all dug. There was a big gas line in there we had to be careful with, but we got it done. Now we're gonna pull these things out. Hola! Woo, 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 woo! Yeah, let's do it. Just think about this for a minute. If I didn't come here and save these trees, they want to put fruit trees here. If I didn't come here and save these trees, they would die. You want to die? Do you want to die? No way. You don't want to. You're so beautiful. Look at how beautiful you are. These are nice trees. Big fat trunk. Look how fat the trunk is on this Mediterranean. Super robust. It's going to be heavy. Look at the coloration. Look at the coloration of silver in here. Really beautiful trees. And we got pretty green on top. A lot of silver underneath. See that silver? So these are really pretty trees. And they're both very consistent to each other. It's like they're in the same seed batch. See that silver? Anyway, they got a really nice shape. 3 big trunks on this one. Little baby. This one over here, he's got 1, 2, 1 in the back. Back there. Little guy over here. Big one here. So this is really like a big triple. Like 1, 2, and 3. The other ones were kind of insignificant. Still beautiful. But I'm just struck by the lightning, beautiful silver in here. Anyway, we'll lift this thing out of here. We'll let my guys get on it. I've been working since 4 a.m. I'm gonna go make some phone calls and watch them. Maybe film them. These people also don't want these pots. Look at these big pots. Should I take them? Should I take them? I think they're pretty cool. I don't like to see anything get destroyed. I love my earth too much for that to happen, for all these materials to be mined. It's a huge environmental cost to do any of these things. And then for something to just be destroyed that's perfectly good is against my environmental ethic religion. So if she says that they're going to throw these things away, I'm going to take them with me. And yeah, I'm going to go have my lunch. Right over there. Okay, it's dinner time. It's dinner time. Dinner time, dinner time, dinner time. I'm taking a break. It's literally, I think it's like 6:30 p.m. or at least 6 p.m. Sun's going down. I just finished a big job in Santa Cruz Mountains. So I'm going to take a break, eat some food. It's getting a little cold. I brought my jacket. But got my bagel, got my avocados. But check this out. So this is kind of cool. This gave me a really great idea. I used to design all these gardens. I still kind of do sometimes when I have time. But look at this interesting arrangement of rocks. Kind of Stonehenge-y in its feeling. They're all horizontally oriented. And I'm looking at this thinking, what was the design intent here? The only thing I can think about is that this is like an amphitheater effect. It's kind of bizarre that these rocks are way over here. It's like a socially distanced amphitheater for plays, but then you have these 2 rocks down here that this is where the stage would be, so I'm kind of confused. And there's a beautiful bench over there. That was obviously intended to be a bench. That's the biggest, best rock here for sitting on. But most of these rocks have really good sitting surfaces that were intentionally laid out. Now, the woman that owns the property now doesn't have any idea what they were thinking over there. And she never really thought of an amphitheater effect. I said, you could have plays here, neighborhood plays for the kids. So now I'm thinking, wow, this is a cool idea. I'm not sure if that was their idea, but think about this. You have a big slope that goes up. Ideally, if the slope is rounded, Greek amphitheater style, you don't have to build the whole entire thing with rock like the amphitheaters in Greece. All you need are just sporadically placed rocks. And then you have what amounts to a wonderful amphitheater that you don't need aisleways or anything. You just walk up the slope, sit on a rock, and then there's your amphitheater. I think if it were me, I'd make it steeper. And I would, maybe not put the rocks like so far out of bounds like that. And I would make the whole area around it. So it's just an idea. But anyway, we're going to pull these mud palms out of here and save these things after I eat I'm going to watch it while I eat my dinner. No, really. I have a YouTube channel.
All right.
And it's as ridiculous as you could possibly imagine by knowing me. Yeah. So, all right. So introduce yourselves.
I'm Brian.
That's Brian.
Hey.
Hi, Kristen.
That's Kristen. So you guys, how long you been in this place?
6 months.
6 months. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're one of the rare people in the world that can afford a home in the Bay Area.
I know.
Yeah, right on. So you didn't like the palms? I mean, I'm trying not to take it personally. It's kind of my religion.
Well, we're glad you were getting rescued then. Right?
It's like going up to Jesus and saying, I don't believe in Christianity. So
You're rescuing them, bro.
I am.
So
Yeah.
We're gonna put
Which gives you really good karma, by the way, because if you killed these, bad things would happen to you. I guarantee it. Yeah. So I was just talking about the cool amphitheater style effective area. You guys got to have some little kid play. You have kids? You have kids?
Not yet.
Oh, they're coming though, huh? I could feel it. They're coming. Yeah. So once they do, you got to have a little plays over there.
Oh yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Our friends, the kids love it. They
I bet.
Jump from rock to rock.
Yeah, it's like a cool amphitheater style. So, but yeah, so I decided to have my lunch on your rock over there and just kind of enjoy the show a little bit. And looks like we got the first one out. The what? We can put it back, yeah. Or wait, you want us to throw the dirt back in the hole that's laying around? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. We'll put the dirt back. Some people want to plant a big tree. So. Anyway, if you got some palms you want to get rid of, we'll go and get palms to call, and we'll see if we can come and save these bad boys. Nothing like watching a palm levitate. It's levitating. There it goes. Levitating into space. Yeah, so the good news is on really windy days, you'll be able to walk under really big trees.
Okay.
Because your tree karma is so good.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Do you know we almost got crushed by a tree one time?
Really?
I'll show you the picture. It was
Well, that means that now that won't happen because you'll have such good tree karma because you've been saving the trees instead of cutting them down. So you know what that's like to almost die under a big tree.
Yes.
That's why, yeah, that's why it's important to have good tree karma. I have really good tree karma. They protect me. So, but I want to hear this. Tell the story about what happened.
we find a picture.
Yeah.
This was in San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
And so they have the big ficus trees,
Yeah.
and there's drought, so the trees were super thirsty. Big rain, huge canopy. We're waiting at a red light. Hear this like crack sound, and all of a sudden it's like goes from daylight
Dark.
to dark.
Oh,
And we're like, what the heck is happening, right? And we realize a tree fell.
wow.
Luckily,
Did it swallow anyone else? Because those are huge
the
trees.
car in front of us totaled.
Really?
And there were 3 little kids in the
Little
car.
kids inside.
Oh my.
Miracle, no one was injured.
Wow. That's
They
serious.
were able to climb out the windows. Everybody like came running to like help them.
Wow.
We were able to like get out my side. The fire department came, chainsaws, chopped it up.
The crazy part is that like the part of the tree that fell on top of us was just leaves.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It
So
sounds like
lucky
you guys
that.
just got hit by leaves, and the other car probably got hit by structure. Yeah. The leaves will just sponge up and scratch everything up, scare the heck out of you.
That was scary.
But it's the structure that will
Yeah.
squish you like a little bug in the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible. Wow. I'm sorry to make jokes about that.
No.
You probably have like post-traumatic stress. Me just bringing it up makes
We were scared of trees.
you're scared.
Wow.
See, but that's why you got to work on your tree karma. See? Maybe you have bad tree
I
karma.
feel like this is like a religious ceremony.
Yeah, it is, you know? Like I said, I'm like Jesus for trees. So now I bequeath like tree karma upon you for saving your tree. So, all right. I need to eat my bagel. Okay, a little bit of a DIY, a little bit of what do you call it? A little supplemental information in the video. This is how you want to trim your Mediterranean. This is how you want to trim all your palms, people, or most all of them. You want to trim it as close to the trunk as possible. Otherwise, it looks like this here. My guys got a little lazy. We'll clean that up back in the yard. But when you cut them uniformly and tightly back, like this one's sticking out a little too far, the more uniform, the better. When they're uniform, you'll see these patterns develop. See here and here, it grows in a swirl. Makes me wonder if the plant is like twisting as it's growing. Anyway, this is a kind of a high cut. This makes it a lot easier to move out of here. That makes it look really neat. You might not want to cut it back that far in your garden, but it's kind of like me when I get my crew cut. I look nice and clean, like I'm about to join the military. Ultimately, you can let it fill out and be more 70s hairstyle and nice and flowy. So we got one up on the truck. Get the other one out of here. Get out of here before it gets dark. Wait. Explain what's happening here.
So this was 3 years ago in San Francisco.
Wow, you're right. The green stuff just got you.
Like, went from daylight to darkness.
Right.
I was able to get out, right? But the car in front of us did not do so well.
Oh my, wait, let me get the reflection off of that. Wow.
So no one was hurt. It was a miracle. They climbed out the windows out of the tree.
Wow, out of the tree. How old were the kids?
Oh, they were little.
In elementary school.
Yeah,
They were getting
elementary
picked up
school.
from school.
I wonder, like 10 years later, if they're going to be telling this story, like, you wouldn't believe what happened to us one day. I mean, it's like, it's whatever. It's kind of freaky and everything, but it's kind of a cool story.
Yeah, they walked away, right?
I mean, thankfully
You know?
they're okay
I mean, like
now.
almost dying and not is always a cool story, right? It's when you actually die, that's when it sucks, right? Look at that patina. That's like art. Isn't that beautiful? So it's official. They want to give me their pots. These things are awesome. These are big, heavy concrete pots. If I put them in a parking lot, and if anybody hits them, it's not going to hurt the pot. It's going to be the other way around. But it's a beautiful blue. See that? Anybody that wants some blue pots, let me know. These are pretty. These would be great parking lot pots.
Yeah.
The kind of pots that if somebody is just rude enough to hit them, it won't hurt the pot.
Right.
It'd be the other way around.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
Yeah, those are fun. They do look a little bit out of place.
Yeah, they were going for kind of like hotel vibe, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like the modern hotel, right? Yeah. And that's what a palm tree looks like. Out of the ground, floating in the sky. With the cameraman down on his knees, trying to get a good shot. There it is. Going home with me tonight. You're gonna go home with me tonight. How you like that? Oh, I love it! Yay! Wait, what did you say?
It's nice. They're spooning on their ride home.
Spooning? Spawning?
Spooning.
Spooning. The palm trees, that's something, you hear something new every day. I've never heard someone tell me that when palms are stacked up on top of each other, that they're spooning. That's what palms look like when they're spooning. I'm gonna tell people, every time I load a tree on my truck, I'm gonna say, look, the palms are spooning. How cute. That's what we're gonna call it now. Up and away they go. He's gonna flip. Wait. Oh. That's all right. There she goes. I mean, actually, truthfully, I can't tell if it's a he or she.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, can't tell.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say there it goes.
There it goes.
Let me correct myself.
Where are we gonna park that thing?
Oh yeah, he's gonna find a way. Okay, so my parting words are: one man's trash is Gary's paradise, and And today, you're that man.
Happy.
Any last words?
Well, this was a little more involved than we imagined.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we were in good hands.
I think so, yeah.
I saw this truck in the driveway. I was like, oh shit.
Marika! Whoa! Right on.
Good tree karma.
Yeah, you got your good tree karma. Now you got it all cleaned out. You're going to put a bunch of fruit trees in, right? Something you could eat. This one's hard to eat. You can eat the heart of palm inside of it, but then it kills the tree. So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for having us out.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we're out here filming another episode of Palm Rescue 911, Golden Gate Palm style, and I'm gonna make a separate episode about this. I've been sitting here trying to remember the name of this plant. It's a type of bromeliad, and I think it starts with an F. I can't remember. I've had this plant in my life since I was 18 years old, which is now, 35 years or so? Maybe 16. My buddy gave me some of these when I was 16 years old. This guy I used to know. He's not alive anymore. But this is like the toughest plant on the planet, guys. And we're gonna have a contest. Who's gonna be the first to name this plant? Then when I see the name, I'll be like, duh. You ever see the Devo video? No, it's Talking Heads. How's it go? I forget. Anyway, yeah, my favorite band in high school. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this. So look, back to the plant. This is a South American native, and it just makes a big green mass. It's got some thorns in it. There are some thornless varieties that are really nice, but it doesn't need any water. The deer don't eat it. You could drive a car over it and it'll grow back. And what else can I say about it? It's nice and manicured. Like this one's never been manicured. You know, it just gets a little bit of the dead stuff in there, but it just kind of, decomposes over time. So you do nothing to this plant. It gets thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker. And as you can see here, it's kind of interesting design. They made these little dividers everywhere. It's kind of a trip, actually. Kind of a Stonehenge kind of thing here going on. I think there's some deep thought in this garden that I'm not privy to. These are like steps. You can like walk through the garden, It's kind of cool. I like that. But anyway, back to the plant. So we actually rescued these palms. It's another episode. And we're all done with that now. We're going to take them back to the ranch, the house, or the nursery. And then over here, we had to pull up all of this, all of these plants. And all you need to do to grow this is just divide them. See this? Look at this. Just divide them. Just pull them apart. Just like that. See, there. Look. Just like that. Then, stick them in the ground. And they'll grow, they'll multiply. We're gonna take a bunch of these home. And we're gonna finish this video by doing a little bit of guerrilla gardening, whereby we have no permission whatsoever to do what we're doing, but we do it anyway in the name of beauty, because we have a median out. We have a median out in our street in front of the nursery that has never seen an ounce of care from the city. It doesn't have irrigation to it, and it's just a litter trap. I put a big Ficus macrophylla tree out there. I'll put the video on the bottom for this. You can see that. The tree's gonna grow big and beautiful, but it needs a ground cover. And this one here is gonna be perfect because it doesn't use any water. It's nice and neat, green all year, and it just looks like a beautiful grass. So think about that. If you could plant in medians where they waste tons of water, it's really hard to water a median because you try to spray it and it runs off. You try to put drip irrigation in, you're proliferating plastic. There's so much plastic involved with drip irrigation. It ends up getting all messed up later anyway. Why not just plant plants in fall that you can just plant in the ground that'll root out over the winter and then just do this, right? Why do we devote resources of water, finite resources? Well, they're not finite, they're cyclical, but limited resources nonetheless of water, and then make all this plastic for irrigation. Why do we do that? All the labor it takes when you can just plant this plant right here. This is the perfect median plant, people. Should be planted everywhere. Look, can't kill it. You can kick the crap out of it. Look. Look at that. I used to play soccer, man. I was the best place kicker on the soccer team. I kick a ball 70 yards in the air. Watch, here we go. Boom! Nothing happens. Did you see that? I'm talking about how tough your plants are. I don't want you to think I'm going crazy kicking your plants. I know it looks weird. I know the optics are a little odd. Don't call the cops. This is a perfect median plant. The plant, these medians out in the street, like, no, doesn't require any irrigation. You water this?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, it doesn't even need it at this point. But yeah, you could plant this thing in the medians and literally for free because you could divide them. Doesn't use any water. And you can kick the crap out of them and they don't care.
Nice.
You can drive a car over it, yeah. So you can see I did a little damage here. Anyway, we're gonna go plant a bunch of these. So when you come to our nursery and you look out in the median of the street, you're gonna say, I'm responsible for that because why?
Because we want to pass on the plants.
Because one man's trash
One man's trash
is Gary's
paradise.
paradise. Right, okay, now we know.